It's a new week and crypto is continuing its breakout. So let's do some quick technical analysis because even I'm feeling the FOMO and I got a job so that I can buy more crypto before the normies start getting the FOMO. So let's get going. The price of Bitcoin is sitting at about $67,500 almost at the time of recording, and as you can see, it is breaking out of this huge cup and handle formation that we've been stuck in all the way back since October 2021. And hopefully, this is going to bring an end to this sideways action that we've been seeing since pretty much when the halving happened, indicated by this yellow line. And I actually had someone in the comments getting mad at me because I said halvening instead of halving, but really it used to be called halvening. And if you've been in crypto for a while, it's kind of hard to keep up with the changes and actually to change it in your mind. So to me, it's still kind of the halvening, but let me know how long you guys have been in crypto down below and what it is to you. Anyway, like I said, hopefully this sideways momentum is going to be coming to an end, because we actually do usually go sideways in the crypto market between the time of the halving or halvening and whenever the election does happen, as you can see indicated by these yellow and green lines. The yellow lines indicate the halving and the green lines are the elections. And if I zoom out here a little bit, you can see that usually this happens after the bear market is over and right in the middle between the rebound, or basically the recovery, and the parabolic phase of the bull market that causes all of the FOMO. Back in 2016, the last time Donald Trump got elected, as you could see, we were going sideways until the day that he was elected, and then it pretty much just exploded from that point on. And the same thing happened whenever Biden was elected, but it didn't really see as much gains, and maybe it is because of who was in charge. I don't know. What's interesting to me, though, is that it looks like this just takes a whole bunch of uncertainty out of the markets. And whenever someone new comes into the office, they try to print a bunch of money and deliver on the so-called promises that they made. Or at least they print a bunch of money to put in their new agenda and remove the old person's agenda. Either way, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. What matters is that between this happening in the 2016 and the election, we were going sideways and then we exploded. And then the same thing happened in 2020, sideways and then exploded. And now we've been going sideways, so what's next? Well, I'm sure you can figure that one out. Back here in 2012, you can see that the election actually happened before the halving happened. But basically, we saw the same end result, and right after both of those events, the price of Bitcoin absolutely exploded to the upside. And I think that's probably what we're going to be seeing again this time. Like I've been saying in my previous videos, it looks like we are having a breakout from this cup and handle, and that probably has a price target of about $120,000. Does that mean that we're going to be going straight up to $120,000 over the next couple of weeks or right after the election? No, obviously not. As you can see down here, we did see a previous cup and handle within this current one that we've been stuck in. And whenever it broke out from there, it even came up all the way back down to the bottom of the handle and retested those lows before exploding to the upside. But eventually it did reach its price target. And if you remember, the way you figure out the price target for one of these is you measure the height of the cup and then extend it to the breakout point on the handle. And as you can see, it did eventually make it to that price target, and then it went significantly higher than that. So we could see the price of Bitcoin continuing sideways for a little while longer. Also, like I've said in the past as well, parabolic price movements start off slow and then they accelerate before basically having a blow off top and then coming back down. And right now we're at the beginning of that parabolic phase, in my opinion, so it's probably going to continue being a little bit slow for the next couple of weeks. But whenever this thing gets moving, it's going to be really hard to find an entry point, so I hope you guys are paying attention now, and since you're watching this video, I'm guessing your bags have probably been packed for some time, and one day they're going to say that you just got lucky. But anyway, we did close the weekly candle on this breakout, and I think this is going to continue. And the price target that I'm looking at is $120,000, but just like this cup and handle back here, it could continue to go well past that price target. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on and how the sentiment looks whenever we get to that point. Right now, what I'm looking for is more volume to come in here on the weekly chart. we've actually been seeing a good amount of volume starting to come in on the 4-hour and the daily charts. So maybe this is going to be a confirmation of the breakout. And going back to the weekly chart, I think that since we're seeing the MACD cross into the upside for the first time since all the way back in October of 2023, and on the daily chart, it looks like we're going to be seeing the 50-day moving average finally breaking above the 200-day moving average. All of the technical analysis, in my opinion, seems to be pointing to the possibility that this is the breakout we've been looking for, and this is just the beginning of the parabolic phase of the bull market. But who wins this election really does matter, so make sure you go out and vote, because a vote against Trump is a vote against your wallet, and we really do need to swamp the vote or make it too big to rig or whatever they say so that we can ride this Trump wave all the way to the moon, baby. It's not just Bitcoin that's actually looking like it's breaking out of a cup and handle right now either. It looks like Solana and probably a lot of other cryptos are going through the same process, since they basically just follow Bitcoin, maybe not in percentage, but in price action, or at least direction. And according to this article on Cointelegraph, Solana chart cup and handle positions sold price for a potential 2,000% rally. 2,000%? Wow, let's go look at the chart. Do you think that's possible? I mean, I don't know, 2,000%, that's pretty dang high. It does look like it's got a cup and handle formation here, and if you take the height of the cup and then extend it from the possible breakout point, if that's what we're seeing right here on the handle, that would take the price, or I guess the market cap, since that's what chart I'm looking at, all the way up to $154 billion. What would that do to the price here? Well, let's measure the top of the cup here, which is looking a lot more ugly on this chart for some reason. And then let's take the height of that cup and let's extend that to the breakout point on the handle. If that's what we're going through right now, then that should take the price of Solana all the way up to $387. Wow, that's pretty dang big. Unfortunately, that's only about 134%, but that's definitely not nothing, and Solana is actually one of my favorite projects. Altcoin season does usually come after Bitcoin has already seen most of its gains, and I think that meme coins are going to continue doing really well in this bull market, so they're probably going to be a really big part of alt season, but the hard part is actually figuring out which memes themselves are going to be good and make a whole bunch of money, which is almost virtually impossible, and it's really just gambling. But all of that gambling does take place on the Solana blockchain, and that means investing in Solana, at least for me, has really been paying off. And in my opinion, it's probably going to continue being one of the biggest gainers out of the top 10 and safest cryptocurrencies, according to the list of 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What is altcoin season going to look like, and how are you going to try to benefit from it? Also, how long have you guys been in cryptocurrency, and have new retail investors started to come back so that the FOMO can start yet or not? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if it brought you value. But most importantly, don't forget to do only good every day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.